For almost 4 months, from May 25, 1787, to September 17, 1787, delegates from 12 of the newly independent American states gathered in Independence Hall in Philadelphia for what has come to be called the Constitutional Convention. Rhode Island, nicknamed Rogue Island, boycotted the convention. The leaders of Rhode Island were afraid the convention would result in a central government that was too powerful. The purpose of the convention was to amend the Articles of Confederation, the nation's first constitution. The Articles of Confederation had failed to create a workable government. The nation's finances were in shambles, and the states were quarreling with one another. The central government had no courts, no president, and not enough power to address the problems. On May 18, 1786, George Washington wrote to statesman John Jay, "We are certainly in a delicate situation." He added that something must be done, or the fabric must fall. It certainly is tottering. The delegates who gathered in Independence Hall understood they were conducting a historic experiment that can be described this way. Given the tendency for those in power to abuse it, could common people govern themselves without a king? George Washington was named the presiding officer. He sat in a high-backed chair at the head of the room. He knew, as did the others, that he'd most likely be elected head of state when a new federal government was formed. He didn't speak much, as the others argued, presumably so he wouldn't appear to be grabbing power for himself. Among other things, the delegates debated how much power the states would retain and how much power they would relinquish to the new government. Alexander Hamilton, James Madison, and others who called themselves Federalists believed that without a strong central government, the new states would not be able to defend themselves or build a workable economy. Others, such as George Mason from Virginia, who were known as anti-federalists, feared that a strong federal government would accumulate too much power and eventually come to resemble a monarchy. Many of the anti-federalists believed the lesson to glean from the ancient democracies of Greece and Rome was that democracy thrives best when citizens would be shaped by a common climate and culture.